to him, you know, one of the best Yoshis to
fan.
be doing it right now for sure. We're gonna get into game one, and you know, Yoshi, one of the better characters in terms of equipment to take on Steve.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, we've seen how many times like the Yoshi players have been kind of like lapping around and kind of working around against and utilizing that double jump bobber. But at the same time, this ain't no regular Steve. This is Quandale Dingleton, one of the best Steves out there in the market.
Yeah, and you know, Quandale, he's been playing a lot of Doc because when Steve's banned, that's the character he plays. But you know, he's showing his Steve still out here in full force. But Pharaoh, I mean, he's definitely sharking here. But you know, DDog, I can't say Quandale every time, I'm sorry. You know, he's just mining away. He's taking his time and just gathering resources. Look at all the wood. But he wants to get to the iron and eventually the diamond.
Can't say the full name. It's like a parent, you know, when they're
Yeah,
telling their
no,
kids
exactly.
in trouble. Quandale Dingle-Ingleton, are you playing Steve again? But the up smash will be able to secure it out there. And only 49 plus diamonds is a threat. This is like a really strong start. And yeah, the out of shield options, it's so insane what this character can do and all that safe pressure as well.
Yeah, great. I mean, DDog has taken almost no damage. Pharaoh's doing a good job, but if you let Steve just gather materials, you'll eventually just get snowballed out of the game. So he's going to have to find some of those big openings that he's known to have. DDog, though, just taking his time, and he's just dash attacking in, taking his time. Drag down here from Pharaoh into the down air. That's not quite going to kill, though.
Yeah, plenty of damage, though, so a straight back air and up air will do it. But at the same time, it's getting there, that's the problem. But there we go. Yeah, mashing out too many of the minecarts, going to get punished out there. And great push away to prevent the diamonds from being made.
Yeah, great awareness from Pharaoh. And now Quandale, you know, he's got to take his time. Look at how much iron he has left, only one. Finally pushes Pharaoh back away. And the TNT is going to give him some space to make diamond, which is huge. Because now that kill power, even for heavy Yoshi, still dead to back air here for sure.
Back air, a stray F smash. I mean, everyone's just like, well, you just got to watch out for it. But I'm like, well, everyone's got a plan until you get slashed from the face, especially with an F smash like that. And speaking of the back air, that just did hefty amounts of shield pressure and damage. 135. I mean, Pharaoh's going to play real careful, but the problem is for how long?
Yeah, that back air, I mean, you can try to avoid it, but it's so hard to avoid, man. Great up airs here. Another one. Tries for the egg off the top, Yoshidora style, but no dice. And now DDog here with the counter combo, 37. Let's see if he can get more. Great parry from Pharaoh, though, but the F smash comes in. And DDog, he has the iron on deck. He has the diamond on deck. Let's see if he can close this out.
Uh-oh. Oh,
never mind.
Okay.
Take a taste of your own medicine there.
Yeah, I was about to say that block could save you, but what was really good there is that, unfortunately, Pharaoh was not able to push away, so the diamonds will get out there. But that was 56% from that conversion. So Pharaoh already making a comeback, showing exactly what you can do against the Steve. At the same time, you got to play real careful, but a conversion that just happened in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that up tilt back air, it's the Steve bread and butter. Quandale goes for it a lot, too. And you saw Pharaoh, he's locked in. He immediately signals to run it back. Same stage, same bands, whatever, how you name it. Pharaoh had some really good stuff going on at the end there. Had some great aggressive positioning right outside of the Steve burst range. Had some good damage on, but when Steve can convert off of such fast, safe options like that, you just have to be so careful and precise when you're near him, even if you're Yoshi.
Yeah, I mean, especially in these cases, and look at that, a stray hit. Is that the Yoshi bomb in order to break out of that combo? That's at 15% though, so I mean, it kind of works out in the favor, but the double jump armor as well. You really have to utilize all these tools available, but the problem is that, yeah, I really love how kind of, that would have been the most cartoon-like example of like what you could do against TNT if you just kind of lay him in the egg on there, but we'll be getting away with it, but both sides are trading a lot of damage.
Yeah, Pharaoh needs to be careful because he is playing very aggressively. He's moving towards Steve a lot, which is something you can't always do. And Quandale's getting a lot of his damage just off of things like dash attack and just punishing Pharaoh for getting too close. And like you see here, goes for the risky grab though and gets punished with the forward smash. So maybe Pharaoh's got it going. Let's see. No bear conversion though, and now neutral's a little reset here.
I think it was because of the low profile from the up B, the Elytra, kind of breaking DDog out. So Pharaoh, yeah, kind of forced to make this uncomfortable decision. The command grab does miss out though, so has a little bit of leisure and leeway, but yeah, just eats right through it. Tries to overextend with the attack in order to try to catch a dash back, but The F-tilt will not lead into any other damage, but both of them really want to hold on to this lead. DDog staying alive, but great call out on the delayed bear.
Yeah, and the delayed bear there, because of the way Yoshi bear works, where, you know, the farther away it hits, you get more knockback, that definitely secured the kill for sure. And now Pharaoh, that he has the lead, he isn't forced to go in anymore. He can play from this annoying mid-range and pressure Steve from a distance. And look at the way he's placing these anti-airs, 61 damage.
Yeah, 61 in a blink of an eye, and no diamonds have been made up, so it's not going to be a quick stock just yet, but as soon as I say it, to go ahead and have it secured DDog with his diamonds, but really needs to make the most of it. Yeah, and if you're not careful with the spacing with that bear, it's going to be an easy out of shield option for Pharaoh. But Pharaoh doing an amazing job so far, kind of playing this matchup, but jumping into DDog is a huge mistake.
Yeah, and this, I mean, even though it's a lead, it's hardly a lead unless you take this stock with the Diamond Steve, the minecart, but you're trapped in the funhouse. Only, okay. I mean, this is so scary because now, I mean, this is basically even, and you can see Pharaoh, he's trying to poke with those bears, but Yoshi can't really beat out the diamond disjoints, and now DDog is just taking the lead right back.
Yep. Catching the jump as well. I mean, what? It was in a sequence of like 10 seconds. The stock has also been taken. The lead that Pharaoh had just is basically just a mirage. It just evaporated and disappeared, and DDog able to cash out on all this damage, and Pharaoh needs to find some way to finish the job. That's not going to be it just yet, and dodging out the egg as well. So Pharaoh, yeah, a repeat, but DDog cannot make it back. So there we go, strikes back.
Yeah, but this is what I was saying, like, these leads against Steve, they're so fickle, they can just disappear in the blink of an eye. But just against Yoshi, can also do the same with some crazy high damage output on those conversions. And Pharaoh, he's got those on deck. But DDog, he's low on iron. If Pharaoh wants to move in, this is your time. Bear drag down, but no conversion. And the spike reversal.
Jeez.
That's so much damage.
It is, and barely avoids the TNT as well. That's just shielded out there. Tries to do the B reversal, but just wasn't in range. So now pelting with the eggs, but ouch!
DI.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Pharaoh jumping in their seat as well. That DI was not correct at all, but damn. That's gotta hurt, because you had such a good lead going into it and just disappeared with a few mistakes.
And you could see after the set, he was feeling a little frustrated for sure. Just kind of, you know, Steve applies such a crazy mental stack if you're playing against him. But honestly, I mean, Pharaoh did look pretty good. It felt like he was figuring it out as the sets went on. He just didn't figure it out quickly enough. And, you know, against Diamond Steve, like, your margin for error is just so small, which is, you know, the reality of the matchup. But I wouldn't be surprised if Pharaoh, you know, already beat Zomba. Could probably take some more names and losers. But Quandale Dinglingleton, you know, moving on to winners finals here at this stacked fusion. This also means we're guaranteed a Steve Ditto in winners finals.
How fun.
Right.
I mean, New Jersey just unbanned Steve a couple weeks ago, and, you know, this is, I mean...
Yeah, welcome back, Wolfie Scratch. Oh my god, we're so excited to have you back on the Collision stream. Your reward? Steve! Not
It's
one!
okay. It's
3!
Okay. Well, in losers, it's all the heavy hitters that are the not Steve players. I mean, Jackal's in losers, Mateo's in losers, Webb JP's in losers, Rivers in losers, Carpo's in losers.
Yeah,
like, Marcus is in losers.
Damn.
Like, Sensei's, like, everyone's in losers basically.
Lots
it's a
of
crazy
losers. It's looking like a redemption bracket. Jeez.
Yeah, but on the other side of this winners top 8, we have Stefan and Char, which, I mean, if you're from Tri-State, definitely two names you know. Probably more Stefan than Char. Char is a huge grinder.